Hello everyone, Joy here. I'm back with this week's Minimalist home tour. In this week's home tour, I would love to talk about experimentation and sort of easing into your goals, whether it's decluttering your home, creating a better habit, and a lifestyle that you want for yourself. Now, I am a chronic imperfect person who still tries to do her best. I've attempted and failed at many different things, but what I've noticed is once you set an intention, now whether it's I want to be a minimalist, I want to have I want to be free from the ties of excessive material possessions, or whether your goal is to live a healthy lifestyle, save more money, be more independent, or finding true love, the one that's not destructive for you. Every goal that you have, there's a way, and there's a way for you to make it happen, and it does not have to be a huge struggle, and you do not have to fall too far back. I always like to say, once you take 2 steps forward, you could take a step back, and it's still 1 step forward. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's 10 steps forward and 9 steps back. With some people, it's easy for them to set a goal and tackle it. I wouldn't say easy, but they're more trained to sort of set a goal and meet it right away. For instance, maybe you're the type of person who, once you decide to wake up at a certain time in the morning, it's so easy for you. Whereas with some other people, it might not be so easy. Maybe they have a medical condition, maybe they have a psychological issues around it, which I know a lot of times my problems whenever I have problem with discipline or mood regulation or anything like that, I know it's got everything to do with my internal state. And again, even my internal state, my mood, my spirituality, so to speak, is also tied to my biology, my health, how many sleep I got that day. Even I cannot count in my hand how many times I felt like I was having the worst day ever, and all it took for me to fix my mood immediately was just drink a cup of water and take a nap, a 15-minute nap, maybe not even that, 10 minutes. So all I want to say is all of us progress at a different rate. Once we start comparing our progress to somebody else's, we become jealous, we become envious, we become bitter, we become saboteurs without even us being aware of it. It's a horrible place to be, and then we feel bad about ourselves. Once you kind of step away from all that and realize everybody is unique, in your situation and how you feel and the problem that you have or the goal that you want to achieve and your struggles, it is going to look different than everybody else's. Sure, we might look similar. Everybody has trouble, sort of with things that are related to discipline. Some people seem to genuinely enjoy it, but I believe that anybody who has their stuff together, so to speak, maybe they're super healthy, maybe they're successful, maybe they have a happy relationship, even though I might not have those things the same way that they do yet, I know, although it looks easy from the outside, I know it's not easy for them. So I try and practice empathy when it comes to me seeing other people progress further than me or slower than me. But at the end of the day, it's just we're all just at different places in our lives. And when I say different, it's not really a matter of like one place is better than the other. It's just different. Your boss is a boss because they've taken a different path and different choices and lived different life experience. That's why they're your boss. Does not make them a more valuable human being than you. At the core, it just means you are at a different position in your life. It's just like aging. If you're a certain age, that's just who you are. That's the life that you lived, and just embrace it. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is I'm trying to make sure that every one of us can be happy. And one of the first things that I could do in order for me to be happy is realizing that nobody else is out there in the universe that is just like me. Now, if I struggle with certain goal, if I am, if it seems like I'm having a harder time than other people, I know for a fact that is because of the path that I lived, that's because of my biology. That's just the way it is, and it is perfectly fine. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just want to tell you that because, I've observed both in myself and others, whenever people are bitter or not happy for other people's happiness, is because they're comparing themselves. And it's a very illogical thing to do, because when you really look back, it's not even spiritual, it's a very rational thought. It's a very basic thing. Even children know after a certain age that they are different than other people. You know what I mean? Like they are separate beings. And so why do you feel like you have to control everybody? Why do you feel like you have to control the world to give you what you feel like you deserve? Or why do you hate yourself for not getting what you want right now, when in fact you're so uniquely you? There's a reason why you feel this way. There's a reason why you struggle, or maybe you do better than other people in a certain way. But none of it is by chance, to be honest. It's a whole accumulation and manifestation. I'm using this hippy dippy word, but it's honestly who you are right now. And now some of the things can be improved upon, but just have some grace, because everybody has their own unique mixture of chemicals and their own life experiences. So, and that's another reason why I love minimalism, because it kind of sort of exposed my own bias against minimalistic lifestyle. Now, in this week's Minimalist Home Tour, I'll point out at least two things in the home tour where I talk about how I kept trying to tackle the same exact goal, and how my failure with that goal is not really an ultimate failure, because my intention is to ultimately reach the goal, and I'm just allowing myself to experiment and not always go 100% to my goal at the first try, and that is okay. And the thing is, y'all, one of the first steps that you have to take in order for you to improve is accepting the reality and forgiving yourself, but not forgetting the lesson. And I would talk about this when it comes to some exercise equipment that I got in my apartment in this week's home tour, so you can see that. And I would also talk about my intention to become healthy when it comes to the type of food that I eat, and my intention to be better manager of my finance. Again, this isn't something that happened overnight. And throughout my life, I've always tried to improve myself in these areas, be healthier, be happier, and save more money and things like that. But I've also had my own struggles, and it's years long process. I didn't really even properly start going to gym or paying attention to my health and fitness intentionally. Of course, I worked out, like in high school, I go swimming all the time to the beautiful river, but that's another story. But when it comes to me setting an intention I am going to be someone who has a healthy lifestyle. That didn't happen for me until 2015. So it's not, fitness and health is not something that I intentionally pursued in my life. I just stayed healthy and fit whenever there were opportunity to go out and go swimming and things like that. But I made a decision years ago that I am going to be someone who has a solid, healthy lifestyle. And that's years ago, and throughout that time, I've had a period where I didn't exercise for months. I put horrible food in my body. Sometimes I still do it, I just want you to know, any progress that you see here on my channel, that I'm showing you how I'm cooking, I'm saving money, even this shop, the salon that I have, even this channel, everything is a continuous progress. And I am absolutely prepared to fail sometimes, but I'm also allowing myself to make those mistakes. I always try and walk the fine line between not allowing myself to come up with excuses every single time and just come back to the beginning point. At least in my mind, I have to make progress. And next time, even if I don't show any physical progress, in my mind, I'm always feeling the pain of my failure so that I can learn and grow from it. And that's what I want to say for the intro this week. So without further ado, let's start this week's Minimalist Home Tour. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Minimalist Home Tour. As usual, we will start off in our bedroom over here. You can see I've been cooking a little bit, so there's a side table here. I've eaten on that table a couple times this past week. So this week, earlier this week, so I'm very happy about that. And I actually need to do some bedroom laundry that will happen. And of course, here's my backpack and work laundry that I'm going to be taking to work as usual. Now, my laundry rack is over there right now because I didn't have that much personal laundry. So I don't mind putting it there because it's not too wide sideways. So yeah, that way we have a nice little empty space from this angle, which I haven't really shown you guys how my room looks like from this angle. So I know it's a studio apartment, but I feel like it's pretty roomy one, so I'm happy about that. And someone has asked me a while back how much I pay for rent. About 40만 won, which is a little less than $400 in US dollars and things like that. So this shirt actually needs to be folded, but it's a clean laundry that I don't feel like folding right now. I would normally put in here so I can still have a clean house without having to be on top of my laundry folding duty. So that's one of the systems that I have. My subscribers already know this. And up here I actually got another yoga mat. Now throughout my life I've gotten and getting rid of so many yoga mats before, because I just felt like kind of doing some home workouts, but I kind of I want to see if I can stick with it this time. I did some workout last night, and y'all know I've been going to gym on and off for quite a while now, so I know quite a bit of free body exercises. And I think in the past when I got a yoga mat, I didn't know enough exercises to actually use it. But last night I was actually surprised at how many movements I knew for lower body exercises. So maybe I'll try it again, and maybe I'll get rid of it, but then maybe I'll get back to doing home trainings again. So with anything, it takes time to learn. Gotta experiment and fail sometimes, and this time I'm gonna see if I can kind of stick with this so I can save some time and save money from going to the gym. Of course, I still love the gym, so if you own a gym, I'm not saying anything against it. So yeah. And over here, these are some of the clothes that could be hung that I hang here. And these are my pants and other things that I can fold. Someone asked me to do a suitcase tour. So I use my suitcase for miscellaneous items that I don't need right away, maybe documents or off-season clothes and things like that. So I could do a suitcase tour sometime soon, just not today. Now over here in the fridge, you can see a bunch of food trash, which means I've been cooking. And then there's, I freeze my food trash, and then there's meat and things like that, which I made myself some lunch today, so that meat is gonna be my lunch. And down here, of course, you can tell that I have some groceries and I've been cooking and things like that, which I'm very, very happy about. I got some new flavor sauce and, of course, my sriracha sauce. I've got I saw these on, I thought these were kind of cheaper than I thought, so I got 4 of them, and then 2 of them are at work, I believe. So yeah, this is my food situation. I do try and cook often. We'll go into the bathroom. Of course, I got a floor mattress down here, and this is kind of how my bathroom looks like overall. There's a window on the right side, and then there's a wet bathroom, so there's a little shower head down there. And yeah, and you can see down here is my shampoo and conditioner, and over here I got my mold killing solution. And oops, I found this trash. Oh, that's great. Thank you guys for helping me clean. There's a foam cleanser that I use to remove my makeup. And over here, of course, toilet paper, toothbrush, toothpaste, Vaseline, Nivea body lotion, and face cream. And up there, of course, is my hairbrush and extra toothpaste, bunch of nose strips, and Q-tips. So ear swabs. That's kind of like my bathroom situation, nothing much. And of course, those are cleaning tools down there. And we'll seamlessly move into the kitchen. But before we go, just a quick update. I've got this temperature controller. So this heats up the floor. In Korea, we don't wear shoes in the house. So this way I can actually stay warm in the winter because I have floor heating, and I've actually got a floor bed, so I don't need a thick blanket. I've been using that blanket throughout all the seasons. That's the only blanket that I have. I'm able to do this because this is Korea. Now, if we didn't have floor heating, or if I didn't have good heating anywhere else in the world, then I would definitely might have to consider getting a thicker blanket, but I don't need to do that right now, so on and so forth. Now that we're in the kitchen, so this is my kitchen situation right here. I've got my laundry room down there. I actually need to throw away the trash, so let me go ahead and show you. So I keep my trash bag. So I have taken out some trash, so this one's pretty empty. So usually I'll keep a trash bag in here so I don't have to look at it every day when I'm coming home. But yeah, this is where I keep all the miscellaneous items. I got extra trash bags that are new back there. I know it's hard to see. There's a food trash bag down here, and then there's bug killing spray, and then this little scrubber is actually from work. I need to take that. It came with my laundry. I didn't realize. And then there's this extra, the extra dish soap, and this laundry detergent. And over here, I want to show you, I don't know why this thing keeps falling though, but I want to show you, I got this floor mattress. I went on a picnic my day off, and that was really, really cute. I've always wanted to do a small picnic by the river, so I was very happy about that. And yeah, so that's that. And that little mattress right there, it's I believe that was $3 or $5, so I might declutter it later. But I am planning on doing some kind of summer holiday pretty soon, so I'm gonna need that mattress. So yeah, that's why I'm keeping that. So that's probably more like a temporary possession for the season. And over here is my pan and cooking gears. I've done some dishes because you guys were coming over on the internet. And over here is a kitchen cabinet. I use it for all sorts of storage. Now I've got my canned goods there. It's like a bug killing stuff. And there's like a Wi-Fi router, which I don't really use in my place anymore. I don't know, the Wi-Fi in my place doesn't work, but I'm still keeping the router for now, just in case I move. So the contract at this place is over this November. I might move places. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Many things could change after this year because obviously, as I said before, my classes that I physically have to go to for my degree ends this year. So I just have to work on my thesis after that. So I don't know what my lifestyle would look like. And by the time November comes, when I actually could end the contract at this apartment, I could totally consider moving somewhere. So that could be new content for you guys too also. It's just my life, you know. So what I do, I just show you my life. There's cooking oil, and then there's a sesame seed oil. You can eat sesame seed oil with just rice and things like that. It's quite delicious. And I've actually got these zipperable clear plastic bags for the picnic mostly, but I realized, you know, if I want to do some more meal preps and things like that, because I would love to do some meal preps and things like that again in the future. I want to start focusing on light exercises and actually mostly diet, because I know you could work out all you want and still not be able to get rid of the excess body weight. And I tend to like to stay somewhat lean because it makes it easier for me to fit into my clothes, and I just like the way it makes me feel. So I might do that while also obviously growing muscles and being happy. And I want to do some meal prep, so giving you a heads up. This container is not mine. I have to return it. That was from the picnic, and I got this new container actually, so I could be carrying my lunch and dinner to work in the future. Right now, I'm easing myself into cooking. I'm only cooking lunch for myself, or at least one meal a day to take to go to work. And once I get used to that, I'm going to branch into dinner. See, I just want to let you know, like, you know, you can also be your own coach. You could be your own understanding coach. And you don't have to get everything perfect, you know. And if you don't like it when other people tell you what to do, or you need other people to tell you what to do, you can turn yourself into a coach. You can be a little bit objective. That's what I'm trying to do. So my coach right now, which is basically myself, is telling me, just try to cook at least once a day, and then we'll ease you into cooking every day. So that's my plan for now. And y'all, you know, I've been trying to cook and meal prep and even try to eat the same thing among other stuff like that. I like to experiment lightly with my life. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. What I will not do is develop a unhealthy habit or relationship with my food and health and things like that. So I'm staying on top of that because I know I could get to that dark place, and I don't want to do that. And over here is obviously my bags, and even an extra book, which I usually keep in my backpack, but I haven't been able to read, so that's why it's there. And yeah, so I use my kitchen storage for storing pretty much anything. And of course, there's nothing of importance in here. And yeah, this is my kitchen room and my 2 shoes down there. I got 1 dress shoes at work and indoor running shoes at work as well. So this is my home tour for this week. I hope y'all liked it, and let's just go to the outro. So that was my minimalist home tour. I hope y'all liked it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time with more home tour. Bye! Mwah.